Hello, my name is Matthew Chartier, and I'm a seminarian for the Diocese of Marquette. Happy 4th of July. This Sunday, we also celebrate the 14th Sunday of Ordinary Time, and we hear in the Gospel Jesus going to his hometown, his home village, and he's not accepted by them. Because the people think they know who he is, because they know his mother, they know Joseph, the carpenter, they know some of his cousins, James and Joseph and Judas and Simon. They know some of his relatives. They're, in a sense, familiar with him. But I say familiar because they don't fully know who he is more than just his humanity. They forget that Jesus is, or they don't realize that Jesus is God, the second person of the Trinity. They don't see him as being the Son of God, the one who was sent to set them free, the Messiah. They completely miss it. And it's crazy because it says Jesus was not able to perform any mighty deed there, apart from curing a few sick people by laying hands upon them. And he was amazed at their lack of faith. So sometimes when we grow closer in our relationship with God and grow closer to maybe church activities or parish events or volunteer more at the church, we can get a little disheartened or dry, or it can just seem like a routine or whatever. It can just kind of fade out on us and just kind of flatline. And we, in a sense, get too familiar with Jesus. We get too familiar with the church, and we focus too much on the humanness of the church, the humanness of Jesus, and we lose the reality that he is God, and we lose that sense of awe and wonder that we may have had when we first started to dive deep into the faith. And we must always just call upon the grace of God, and this is what St. Paul does in the second reading. And Jesus reminds St. Paul that his grace is sufficient for him in whatever he does. But we must constantly call during weakness, hardships, insults, persecution upon Christ, because he is the one who fills us up. He is the one that renews and revives and restores our relationship with him. If we don't let him be God in our lives, if we don't let him show us how he is God, and we just leave him as some nice guy or some human helper, we lose the reality that he is God who died upon the cross for us and saved us. So I pray, especially on this Sunday, that we keep our eyes fixed on the Lord and constantly pleading for his mercy and his grace, as the psalm calls us to do. Thank you, and God bless.